Good morning, and welcome back to Book Morning Coffee, the space where every sunrise meets a little wisdom, and every sip of coffee comes with a new idea that can quietly shift the way you live your day. Today, we open the very first wisdom from The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho, perhaps one of the most magical and transformative books ever written. This wisdom is a line you may have heard before, but when we dive into its meaning, it feels like the entire universe opens up before us. When you want something, all the universe conspires to help you achieve it. It's a statement filled with both mystery and hope. And today, we're going to explore what it really means, why it matters, and how you can live it in your own journey. At first glance, this quote sounds almost like a fairy tale. It suggests that the universe itself bends and shapes around our desires, as if life is secretly rooting for us. But what does this really mean? To want something here doesn't refer to a fleeting wish or a shallow desire. It's not about wanting a new phone, a luxury car, or another object we'll forget in a few months. In the language of The Alchemist, wanting something refers to a deep longing of the heart, your personal legend, as Paulo Coelho calls it. It's the dream that won't let you go, the calling that keeps returning to your mind even when you try to silence it. And what about the universe conspiring? The word conspire comes from the Latin conspirare, meaning to breathe together. It suggests that when your inner desire is real, when it aligns with your true nature, life itself begins to breathe with you. People, opportunities, and events you couldn't have planned for will begin to appear, almost as if by coincidence. But it's not coincidence, it's alignment. Think about it this way. When you are clear on what you truly want, your mind becomes a magnet. You start to notice things you ignored before. You attract people who are walking similar paths. You gain courage to take risks. And slowly, step by step, the universe seems to open doors that were invisible to you yesterday. To understand this wisdom, we only need to look at Santiago, the shepherd boy at the heart of The Alchemist. Santiago had a simple life. He wandered with his sheep, enjoyed the open fields, and lived in routine. But then came a recurring dream, a vision of treasure hidden near the pyramids of Egypt. It was not just an ordinary dream. It was a whisper of destiny. At first, he doubted it. Should he risk his comfortable life for something uncertain? But the dream kept calling him. And eventually, he chose to listen. What happened after? The moment Santiago committed to his journey, he began to meet helpers and guides. He met the mysterious King Melchizedek, who spoke to him about the language of the world. He encountered omens that pointed him forward. He found work in Tangier when he had no money. He met an Englishman searching for alchemy. And, most importantly, he discovered love and wisdom in the desert. Were all of these just random accidents? No, the novel tells us clearly. Santiago's decision to pursue his dream awakened a series of connections, chances, and miracles. The universe had always been waiting. It only moved once, he said yes. And isn't that how life often works? We wait for guarantees, but the truth is, life doesn't give guarantees. It gives invitations. And when you accept the invitation, when you commit, that's when the path begins to reveal itself. Let's step outside the story and look at real life. Thomas Edison. He didn't know the exact path to inventing the light bulb. He just knew he wanted to bring light into the world. He failed more than 1,000 times. But with each failure, he met new insights, helpers, and discoveries. Eventually, the universe gave him the right combination. J.K. Rowling. She was a single mother, broke and rejected by multiple publishers. But her heart carried the dream of telling the story of Harry Potter. She didn't stop. And when one publisher finally said yes, the entire world seemed to conspire. her story reached millions. Colonel Sanders. At 65 years old, with a small pension and no security, he decided to share his fried chicken recipe with restaurants. He was rejected more than 1,000 times. But once he persisted, opportunities lined up. Today, KFC is known around the globe. These stories all remind us of Santiago's journey. The dream isn't easy. The road is never straight. But when you commit deeply, something invisible begins to move with you. So, how can you live this wisdom in your own life? Identify your true desire. Not every wish is your dream. Ask, what is the one thing my heart won't let me forget? Write it down. Be honest, even if it feels impossible. Take the first step, however small. Santiago sold his sheep. You don't have to sell everything, but you do have to move. Send that email. Enroll in that class. Start writing that first page. Take one step that makes your dream real. Pay attention to omens. Life speaks in subtle ways. Maybe you overhear a conversation, meet a stranger, or stumble upon a book that answers your question. These are not accidents, they are signs. Train yourself to notice them. Trust the process. The universe won't reveal the entire map at once. You'll face detours, struggles, and doubts. But keep moving. Remember, every setback contains a lesson. Every delay holds a purpose. Surround yourself with believers. Santiago had guides, Melchizedek, the Englishman, the Alchemist. Find mentors, friends, or even communities who support your dream. Energy multiplies when shared. There is a hidden layer in this wisdom. The universe conspiring is not just about external events. It is also about you changing internally. When you chase your dream, you become more resilient. You grow more creative. You awaken strength you didn't know you had. The universe conspires not only by bringing external help, but by reshaping you into the kind of person who can actually live the dream. So yes, miracles happen. But the greatest miracle is your own transformation. As you sip your morning coffee today, take a moment to ask yourself, what is it that I truly want? Not the temporary desire, not the easy wish, but the dream that your heart whispers when the world is quiet. Remember Santiago. Remember Rowling, Edison, Sanders, and remember that line from The Alchemist. When you want something, all the universe conspires to help you achieve it. The universe is waiting. The only question is, will you say yes to your dream? If this message resonated with you, please like this video, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe so you won't miss the next wisdom from The Alchemist. Tomorrow, we'll dive into Wisdom #2. It's the possibility of having a dream come true that makes life interesting. Until then, keep your dream alive, and may your morning coffee be warm, your heart open, and your day guided by purpose.